Alright, just give me a countdown, nameless, and we'll go.
Okay, in that case. 3, 2, 1, go. So, volume warning, the first item is loud. Also, don't worry about that platform.
My god, you did it from the immediate.
That's the item grab. Yeah, okay, this game has a lot more skips. This is not how you meant to do that.
Oh, that's a lot lower than I remember. Yeah, I've seen someone do that going right before, but that's a lot lower than I normally see. I know what's happening here. Yeah!
Look at this jump. This one saves time.
Oh, of course, it's like Destination all over again. Friggin' seething double dial crap.
Yeah, so... You agreed to commentate. You can't complain.
I did, and I said that I was prepared to be made very upset for watching this, and so far it's doing fantastically.
Great! Off to a good start.
Skip there, that makes sense.
I don't even remember if it's trigger skip. Alright, so...
Just jumping straight over it, but yeah, no, you do you.
We do TAS. Okay, give me a moment. Alright, we're already on stage 2, good. So the water entry there was maximizing the V-speed to enter the water as low as possible with specific V-string to save time.
The jumping.
Yeah, this one, okay, same thing as with CN2. This one is a modified EXE, which allows for
Every
window
water
trick.
jump is a window trick.
Yeah, so it's extremely fast. This is Necron water, so all the jump inputs, the shift presses are 1 frame delayed in this water because coding, and the releases are still the same. So effectively, this is awful to test. And I had to do all this manually because this doesn't really work with the brute forcer, and implementing this behavior is really bad. Alright, I think this item is also really loud on grab, so
yeah, it is.
Brace yourselves. I think I caught up with notes. Okay, good. Alright. You may now just enjoy the show. Alright. Again.
I'm surprised that there's like good ways of skipping some of the triggers here. I mean, I don't think you're really skipping it, you're just only hitting it for 1 frame, but it looks ridiculous.
This one, unfortunately, there's no good cycle for this. You just have to wait on the way back here.
Dang. I did always wonder if you could get a good way for both ways there.
But that's it. That's it for stage 2 already. We are on to stage 3.
Like jumping over the spikes as they fall instead of actually hitting the trigger, and I know that's not how it's working.
Alright, this I like the stage a lot because we have great skips. Really great skips. No, not even because of the brute forcer, but...
right now.
So, I did test some of the things manually. That's, you know... For example, the skip that I showed you. That you were like, oh, yeah, right, you can do that, I guess. Which you will see in a moment. This is gonna be in like 4 or 5 screens. So,
there's a lot of fun.
Look at this skip now. That is barely possible. Don't try that one. It is way too difficult to be worth anything. Alright, so here's a really good skip as well. Look at this one. You're supposed to wait for the spike.
You can skip. I did always wonder about that. Is that like something?
There's like, it's a very specific V-string. There's like 2 different strats that work. Okay, look at this skip. There's no block there.
What? Oh.
There is just no block.
And for the final skip of this stage, there you go. The way those fake blocks work are, they are solid, so you can still land on them technically, which resets your V-speed and then what are we on, stage 4? So no secret yet.
Turns out it's faster to
Alright.
do the secret later.
Yes, it is slightly faster to do the secret second. And
Hey, what would you be able to turn up now in Discord on your end?
Yeah, I'm not sure if nameless contains speak at all, honestly.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Other people could not.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is this better?
I'll just keep talking for a little bit and then we'll find out what happens, I guess, won't we? This task is
so
Oh my god, you can go under there! That makes so much sense!
yeah, that's good.
yeah,
for
the
a great
platform I was
cycle.
surprised by. I had to go find a good cycle for that one, I'm sure.
Actually, can you just turn down the video that you're playing and then I'll turn up everything? That'll make more sense.
Oh, it reset the... No, it didn't. Huh? Well, okay, how about
Oh,
this?
interesting, I see.
Yes, this is why it's faster.
Huh.
You don't have to do the beginning twice.
That makes
Is this
sense.
volume
Wait,
better?
you can skip the trigger?
You can. This is almost RTA viable. There's almost like a really good strat for this, except not quite, and you can beat that spike.
Wow, okay.
Is the volume good like this? I'm sorry
I
about that.
cannot believe you can skip the first cycle. That is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly the strat require either a cactus and a one-frame strutter, or just a cactus. Or a double cactus or something.
It
Alright,
always
never mind,
it
it's not
always
RTA viable, it's screwed.
it always
We're ruined.
requires a stutter. That seems better. Good. I'll just assume this bit.
Oh my god, I know
where's
what
the
you're doing
secret?
here.
Yeah.
I know you're being
Anyways.
funny on this one because you're a TAS and you're good. I understand what's happening.
And you're good. Okay, so the thing is, since we are not going to the secret immediately, you might already know what's happening. The triggers in this game are global, which means, I mean this, yeah, get stuck in the block there, yeah. So, since the triggers are global, if we exit the stage without ever, or like after triggering a trigger and then re-enter, it's gonna re-trigger all the triggers immediately, so we get to enter the secret immediately. This saves quite a bit of time. So despite having being forced to never save reset for cycles, it's still faster by a lot, because even if we were able to save reset to get better cycles, it's barely useful anywhere. All the cycles are bad.
Dang.
Yeah, I had to test a lot to find that out and be disappointed.
Yeah, I'm sure. That room must have been hell.
That
There's a
state was
lot of
not great.
cycle stuff in this game. For the most part, you just reset when doing a run, so it just lines up pretty well for the most part.
Speaking
Couple
of
things here and there that don't,
cycles,
but- Yeah.
What?
anyways,
What?
speaking of cycles,
You just stopped for half a sec. What happened to the platform? Why didn't you reset for that?
reset where? There's no
On the
save
first save
here.
at the start of the screen. What do you mean?
You
How
you
is this
can't do
faster?
that. It doesn't. No, you can't really save time there on that.
Just to give you the platform immediately. That's what you do. You don't wait 1.5 cycles for the platform. What the heck? I guess this will line up on the
Maybe
back
we
row,
missed
that's why it's
something.
faster.
It's very possible we missed something. If there's a save at the start of the secret, I did not know.
What?
Or I did not think to try. Now I'm confused. I want to check that. What the hell?
It's right next to the warp, though. We all
Anyways,
use
this...
The way that we do this is we enter the secrets, you shoot the save, you reset for the platform cycle. You still have to wait a little bit, like a bit longer than this, I want to say, but oh, maybe the same actually. I don't know.
I'll check. Alright, so opening the
I mean, you'll see
project.
it in 2 screens time.
That is true. Whatever, I'm opening the project. By the way, the waiting was because of if I didn't wait and shot the apple immediately, I would have to wait on the way back. That's
Yeah,
why
that
the
makes
waiting
sense.
happened.
There's the save!
Yeah, no, that's definitely not enough time save. to make it a cycle earlier. So that
I mean, it gives you
doesn't
the
really
first
work.
platform immediately, so but you do have to wait a little bit on the way back.
I mean, the cycles aren't reset on stage, and or they get reset on stage. And this is just an RTA skip, by the way.
Yeah, that
skipping
was
off the
actually
screen.
not too hard to do. It
Landing on
looks
the
a lot
block there
harder than it is.
immediately is hard to do. Alright, back to... Oh yeah, there was an HFPI clip, that is true, I completely forgot about that. At the start of... it's a very small skip, it's not... Like, HFPI is not useful in this game in any place other than that one, like, jump toward the save.
How does that even hit the fruit? Oh my god.
Yeah. Look at this. I mean, don't look, maybe. Maybe that's better. Alright, where are we? Okay, we're on this stage now. Okay, not too many notes on this. But there is something funny about the secret I will bring up later.
Interesting. Yeah, for the
What's an
most part,
HFPI clip? If your horizontal line is 0.5, then hitboxes are weird. They are, depending on which way you're facing, it's 1 pixel like larger or smaller. So you actually can clip into walls, and then that lets you land inside of the block, and then you get your double jump back. Get to double jump one more time. We can beat that route.
Oh,
That one took me a long time to find, like how to do that one. I
Jeez,
spent a
that
lot of
seems
time.
very
That is, you need a specific line and a really precise V line and V string for that to work out. Yeah. Alright, so we're about to get to the secret. That's the intended strat to do.
no, it isn't. Don't you dare tell me that's the
This is
intended
also the
strat.
intended way to do this.
Bro! Bro!
Alright, so we are going to the secret. And this secret consists of 2 screens. This one and the other one. Famously, or infamously, the other one. RNG manipulation, so you don't have to, you know, wait for the blocks, which was actually an issue. But as it turns out, you can go left from here, from the start, because this entire room is a copy, but the background is red, and some things are slightly changed. And it was almost faster to actually go and finish this stage in the red room if it weren't for the ending being slower, the ending being impossible, and the ending being impossible because the warp is like not initialized.
Yeah, it doesn't exist in that room.
Anyways, this is the one contribution from ZOX to this TAS, so shoutouts to ZOX for this avoidance.
I also saw you do like a double jump in the red room over the first shuriken, and I wasn't sure how. I see that's another HFPI thing.
No, there's no HFPI in the room. There is
Okay.
exactly one HFPI thing in the TAS.
How did you jump over the shuriken at the start? Because you did a 3-block gate into jumping over the shuriken.
I wish I didn't close the project now. Let me look at the room again. Don't have them there. Sorry. What was it? Here?
Ooh.
Yes. And then it's... because the block on the left is missing. The wall is not
Oh,
full.
you just single jump from the entrance. That makes sense, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That is how.
God, yeah, I never would have thought of trying that.
I don't think it's much faster for RTA.
No, RTA,
So,
I don't think it's gonna help much, unfortunately.
We can't really skip much here, because it's just cycles. But you might as well be fancy about it, I guess. Also, sorry for the volume on this, the audio, but that's just
The
how the game
awesome
is.
audio.
It is quite awesome. The ending of the screen almost has an awesome skip. Sadly, it doesn't. It's
I
so
tried
the
really
spike
hard to
wall.
find a skip for this.
Yeah, the spike wall is just too fast.
It's so. I mean, you got 2, and that was more than I was expecting there.
All right. This stage is funny. Enjoy.
Oh boy.
So, during these screen flips, you can still move horizontally and your gravity is zeroed out. You also get your double jump back, but you can still jump. It's just that you don't have gravity, which is sometimes useful to jump while you're doing that. So, for example, there you just don't grab the arrow. Skip over that one, that's like normal. You do
Missing the
the...
save isn't usual. Oh my god, yeah,
Yeah,
just do a
you do
double
that.
diamond, it's fine.
Yeah, seating double
Oh,
dive,
cool.
and even you skip that.
Oh!
You do skip
That
there,
makes so much sense. See, I was wondering how much this is going to get used here.
and we're going back for the secret. Yep.
Yeah.
It's hard to commentate on how much is happening. Like, this is also really fast. I hope you like this route, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not doing a downwards plane. You're not making me do that in a run.
What about this one?
I know about that one, honestly. I've tried that and I screwed it up too many times, so I stopped trying.
That's fair. What
I
about this
love
ending?
that one, the one thing I found. Just like holding left through the gate while the screen's flipping and then you jump into the
Also,
other grab lever before you even done.
I'm sorry for anyone in chat, but it's really hard to read chat like this.
Yeah, no, Crimson's a very fast-paced run, even RTA-wise, so a TAS is... I mean,
This...
the estimate's already very upsetting for me. We're already at the bat.
Framzo, take it
So-
away.
Yeah, this is my personal hell. It took me 25 hours, something like that, to do this boss. The phase 1 is pretty simple. How fast I am on this shot does not matter. I just need to be as optimal on the last shot before phase 2. So for phase 1 is just throwing this bomb that I have to shoot and then they bounce off. I manipulate the RNG so that I would always have a bounce that hit the boss. And during phase 2 the bosses burst out different bombs with all random timers. And what I did was manipulate every single bomb to just continuously nuke the boss. The biggest issue that I had was a boss has refreshing iframe. So that was a hell of RNG manip. Nameless wrote a specific program to help me manip the RNG for the bombs. And the moment phase 2 starts, yeah, just enjoy the fireworks.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, yes,
Phase
I've
2 is
been
about to
expecting
come
hell
up,
of
and
this.
it's gonna be don't blink. But yeah, the brute forcing in this case, or rather the RNG minute, required. There we go. So the fun starts now.
Oh my god.
So each of these hits spawned 4 bombs at once, and we had to manipulate all of them at the same time, and manage the timers, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
That's that boss. That's you're
Yeah,
not gonna see a faster one. You're not even gonna see what
60-second
it's.
period took them hours to try to figure out.
Yeah, I think that was on the order of like 20 hours plus time spent. I think.
Yeah, 20-25 hours.
It
Yeah,
was not an
that's-
enjoyable time
I
for
think-
them.
Yeah, I think that's just your time as well. I also spent
yeah.
a lot of time writing the program and like debugging and tweaking it, so it's actually like, you know, we can
Yeah.
use it for the specific thing.
I mean,
as well.
thanks a lot to you. Like, you saved me. Yeah, otherwise the boss
I
wouldn't
mean,
be in this state if you couldn't
Yeah,
help. So.
if it wasn't for the program, then this was not what it would be looking like. We would not have
Yeah,
been able
that's-
to manipulate 4 bombs at the same time for all of those hits.
But this is supposed to be the fastest this boss will ever be done.
Would it be cheating to just
Possibly.
modify the game to simulate perfect RNG? We are technically already cheating by just setting the seed in the emulator. This is an option, or look at this one, by the way.
Oh boy. Oh!
The cycle
Can't do
here
that in
is
Destination.
perfect. There's no stopping, and it's extremely tight on multiple places. Like
Jesus.
4.5 skip there, corner,
Oh, okay, that's why we don't do that, gotcha.
And
oh, yeah, the
Apple
casual
line.
corner. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing these. I'm not replicating this in a run.
Also, good luck catching this cycle.
Yeah, good luck
Like
catching
the
this
top
one.
Oh no.
Oh, you do get that. That's insane. That is so hard.
I also had to test this because gimmicks.
Yeah.
I also had to test the previous one because gimmicks, because catch that one. Technically cheating by setting RNG because, you know, the RNG for GM8 games is determined on game start, which in this case for GM8 emulator projects, this is also insane. Feel free to try and replicate this one.
No, I'm good. I'm okay with this.
The people behind GM8 emulator decided it was not very fun for most people if they had to just, you know, either not be able to change RNG at all, or have to recreate projects until you get a favorable seed for some place in the TAS, I guess. So they just let you change the seed, and we are definitely using that because it makes our lives way easier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
because
goal of the task. The goal of the task is showing off like optimal play regardless. So if the aim is try to find the best starting seed before you play, or just make your own good seed, you may as well just make your own.
This stage was my hell, kinda, because it's
You can just you can't brute force because of that, right?
Well,
the main issue also with RNG, before you go on the stage, the main issue with RNG is that the only way we possibly have to advance RNG legitimately would be dying and like
I have
to
used that
generate
in
a certain
previous
amount of, like,
TASes.
blood splatter.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have used this exact thing
Method
in previous.
time character.
There's a one
I
pixel
think.
edge here. That's just in the game. That otherwise that jump is impossible.
Yeah,
Don't worry
that's
about
intended. I do that in my rant as well.
that. Yeah, that's not intended.
See, that's a little unintended, yes.
There might be some unintended things, but yeah, this is just auto-scroller simulator kinda.
Yeah. Yeah, the other way of advancing RNG, like I said, is just to spam, like, kill the kids
Before
so that
we
the
get
blood
there.
splatters can change the seed you're on, which, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hell to try to task through because you've got to wait for each individual blood splatter to spawn, check if the seed is good, go back to the next blood splatter, so on and so forth, and it just takes a long time.
Alright, we are about to get to the final boss.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that diagonal skip is so minor and so hard.
So for the final boss,
we're not
enjoy
gonna
the
say
show.
anything until the credit. Yeah.
Enjoy,
Oh, boy.
just enjoy the show.
It's going to be shooting everything all the time, isn't it? And I just know it.
Enjoy.
Yeah. There it goes. This is not exactly RTA viable. It's got to slow down with the water, right? Surely. The platform doesn't go away. Of course it doesn't. Oh my god, you used that bug. Jesus Christ.
So the block not going away is V-string dependent.
Yeah.
Who tasked this boss?
So it was made by two people. It was Algosith and ZWX. Algosith essentially did the movement and the shooting in a modified EXE without with all the RNG projectile removed. And the main issue there was like managing to conserve the block, because the blue is always shooting at the block, so conserving the block was kind of like difficult. And then ZWC went and just did all the RNG and manipulated all the RNG, so we would never get hit, essentially.
Yeah. I also helped a lot with these strats
ZWX, my bad.
for fastest climbing and stuff like that. The specific jump, like the jump heights you want to be able to shoot the bosses like as fast as possible and land back, get back on the block in a way where it doesn't disappear. But yeah, that is very much not RTA viable. So maybe we'll see a new record from ours.
He's not running anything other than Destination, so no chance there.
Alright. Oh yeah, wrong game. True.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to implement any of those strats into an actual run. In any case, but especially not the bosses.
I mean, the first one is get lucky, and the second one is no.
Even if we ignore the falling block skip and I just go from like the platform jumps, that alone is so unbelievably difficult.
Oh dear.
23, 21. Can't believe this was like not that far off of CN2.
I think we should. Do we show? I think we show the time at the end on the save file.
I think the video just ends. But we'll see. We can let it play. I think we are ahead of schedule again, potentially.
No, we're behind. So if you could like
Alright.
just go to the title screen, that would be ideal.
Yeah, Taskmaster kind of threw things off.
So let's see. And it just ends. Oh, never mind. There it is. 27:15 in game time. You get to see it for a moment. Let's move on. Good luck with the rest of the marathon.
Thanks for the task.
Good luck catching me up.
We will be back shortly. We're up next. Going to have I Want to Gain the Ability from Perfectionator, and we'll get that transitioned over and check back in on everyone very soon. Have a good one.